Hey gamers! Are you ready to dive into the most intense and thrilling action RPG roguelite experiences, all without needing an internet connection? In today's video, we're counting down the top 8 best offline action RPG roguelite games you can play on Android and iOS in 2025. Whether you love dungeon crawling, epic loot, or fast-paced combat, we've got something for every adventurer. Let's get into it!
Let's hit that co-op. Squad is tight. We'll clutch the match. We fight with might. Speed runs, glitches, or open world. Watch the raccoon flag get unfurled. Boss fights drop. We never.
Mindell is a third-person action-adventure mobile game developed and published by Ray Spark, the indie developer also known for Slaughter and Slaughter 2. Released on Android and iOS platforms, Mindell offers a story-driven experience with intense combat and stealth elements, wrapped in a dystopian sci-fi setting. In Mindell, you play as a man who wakes up in a high-tech facility with no memory of how he got there. Turns out you're part of a government experiment gone wrong, and they're not too keen on letting you walk away. What follows is a gritty tale of survival as you fight, sneak, and blast your way through security forces, experimental monsters, and truth-bending conspiracies in a desperate search for your identity.
So if you love games and epic play, Raccoon Channel's here to stay. Game on, raccoons, let's make some noise. Level up with the gamer's choice.
Slaughter 2: Prison Assault is a gritty, fast-paced, third-person shooter developed and published by Ray Spark, a solo indie developer known for crafting intense action-packed experiences. Released for Android and iOS, this game is a direct sequel to the cult classic Slaughter, bringing even more chaos, firepower, and twisted humor to mobile screens. In Slaughter 2, you step into the combat boots of a tough-ass nails special forces operative sent to a prison overrun by a horde of bloodthirsty lunatics. Your mission? Blast your way through relentless enemies, rescue allies, and uncover a dark conspiracy behind the prison's collapse. Think Rambo meets Arkham Asylum with less sanity and more explosions.
Let's hit that co-op. Squad is tight. We'll clutch the match. We fight with might. Speed runs, glitches, or open world.
Makas Adventure is an open-world action platformer where we explore a number of colorful locations full of challenges, fight monsters and powerful bosses, and swim through puddles of water by transforming into a bloodthirsty shark. The game features an interesting blend of 2D and 3D perspectives, with a 3D open world that consists of several places of interest. Entering one of these locations shifts the view to a side-scrolling perspective, and we start methodically exploring the surroundings. While there are enemies to kill, the core challenge lies in dealing with the intricate platforming segments. With just a couple of attacks and a dodge roll, the combat system isn't anything groundbreaking. But I enjoyed the underwater sections, where our protagonist, who is actually a shark demon, turns into a swimming nightmare that crushes anything standing in his way with the power of his mighty jaws.
Make some noise, level up with the gamer's choice.
Tesla vs. Lovecraft is a fast-paced, top-down shooter in which we take on the role of famous inventor Nikola Tesla in a fight against hordes of Lovecraftian monsters. The game's action-packed gameplay is perfect for 5-10-minute play sessions and follows a tried-and-true twin-stick shooter formula reminiscent of Crimson Land. Essentially, we attempt to survive increasingly difficult waves of monsters while upgrading our character with weapons and passive perks. Every time we level up, we get to choose a passive ability that makes us stronger. These perks include everything from bouncing bullets to extra health. And since they're random, we get a slightly different experience in every run. The game features both an endless survival mode and a campaign made up of 20 progressively harder levels that gradually introduce new enemies, weapons, and passive abilities. Both modes offer a good balance between difficulty and satisfaction.
We stream, we scream, we live the game. Raccoon Channel, remember the name. Jump in the chat.
Neon Chrome is a fast-paced roguelike twin stick shooter in which we use an endless supply of expendable human bodies to fight against an oppressive autocratic regime in a dystopian cyberpunk future. We play as an underground hacker operating inside a multi-story building governed by the ruthless overseer. Our goal is to take him down using a gadget called the immersive chair, which allows us to assume full control over other people's bodies and then use them to navigate through floors full of guards, traps, and killer robots, all while keeping our own bodies safe from harm. The game features a vibrant, futuristic art style with colorful visual effects, comfortable touch controls, Bluetooth controller support, and energetic synth music to keep the action going.
From noob to pro, come take a seat. Hey yo, welcome to the zone. It's the Raccoon Channel, make yourself at home. Grab your snacks, we're about to play.
Bibbitz is a challenging roguelike twin stick shooter that cleverly sprinkles in bullet hell elements to create a challenging but nicely balanced action gameplay experience. Each run in Bibots has us roaming through dungeon floors while battling monsters and collecting weapons, consumable attacks, and various upgrades to customize our arsenal. Whenever we level up, we get to pick a character upgrade, and one of 3 random abilities that players familiar with roguelikes will have an easy time building a strategy around. Killing monsters and smashing open treasures also charges our sim meter, which lets us deploy a shield when it's mostly charged, or transform into our Bibot when fully charged. The titular Bibots are ancient mechanical creatures. Before starting a run, we choose one to take with us, and they each feature a distinct weapon, a unique ability, and a set of unlocks for its primary and secondary attacks that we earn throughout the run. Warm Snow is a highly addictive roguelite action game that strikes a perfect balance between challenge and reward. And with intense battles, meta progression, and flying swords, there's plenty to get excited about. The game takes place in a dark, fictionalized version of ancient China, where a mysterious warm snow suddenly begins to fall from the sky. From there, we set out to fight through procedurally generated levels while constantly choosing which path to take. We battle monstrous undead enemies and punishing bosses in an addictive cycle of intense fights while gradually growing more powerful. Until, unfortunately, we most likely die, that is. Yep, it's a roguelite. So back to the start we go. On the plus side, we can permanently upgrade our character how we wish through talent points, so we can get back to slashing our foes and uncovering new lore that...
Hey yo, welcome to the zone. It's the Raccoon Channel, make yourself at home. Grab your snacks, we're about to play. New games dropping every single day.
Paragon Infinity Wave is a mobile game developed by Nuker Games. This game was released on September 27, 2020 for Android devices and has received positive reviews from players and critics. This game requires Android version 5.0 and above. Paragon Infinity Wave does not have a special passing scenario. Players have to shoot monsters and enemy soldiers in different locations. Monsters attack in waves and players can move throughout the locations, which are usually quite large. The atmosphere is reminiscent of another world. The range of weapons is quite good, all represented by modern firearms. Ammunition is limited. Between waves of enemy attacks, you can upgrade existing weapons or buy new ones by spending the money received on killing mobs for this purpose. The game has a scoring and achievement system.
get subscribed, cause gaming here has a whole new vibe. On the Raccoon channel, we game.
And that wraps up our list of the top 8 offline action RPG roguelite games for Android and iOS in 2025. If you found a new favorite or have one we missed, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the best offline games every week. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Keep on gaming. Offline Warriors.
An epic play, Raccoon channel's here to stay. Game on, Raccoons, let's make